Welcome back. Police are hoping that you can help them track down this man. He is 22-year-old Christopher Hyler, alias Juvie. Police want to question Hyler in connection to a recent attempted murder. His last known address is St. Margaret Road. He is of medium brown complexion with a slim build. His height is unknown. If you know of Christopher Hyler's whereabouts, you are asked to contact CID 502-9991 or 2. You can call 911-919, or you can remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers in Miami at 328-TIPS, 328-8477. Police want to remind you that harboring or hiding a person wanted by the police is a criminal offense that can land you in jail. And police taking 2 more illegal firearms off the streets, along with a large quantity of ammunition and suspected marijuana. On Monday, around 9:30 p.m., officers conducted a search of a wooden structure on Montgomery Avenue off Carmichael Road, where they discovered a high-powered firearm and a handgun, ammunition, and a large quantity of suspected marijuana. No arrests were made in connection with this incident, and investigations continue. The government of the Bahamas recently released legislation to decriminalize marijuana for medical, religious, and research purposes. However, there are those in the community who remain opposed to the new legislation. The Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Dalville, says the Davis administration will address those concerns moving forward using scientific evidence and other forms of research that supports their decision.
So as a responsible administration, we will address the concerns head on with those individuals who believe medical cannabis should not be legalized. I understand very carefully that we live in a society that is a democratic society. So there's always the possibility of agreeing to disagree. But this administration is now looking at the facts. We have made the decision on evidence-based medicine, and we are intending to move swiftly to put the authorities in place and to regulate this industry and ensure that Bahamians who need access to these therapies can get them in a legal fashion.
He says the days of fighting to obtain medical cannabis substances for health issues will be a thing of the past.
To legalize medical cannabis in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. We intend to debate and pass these bills before the summer break and to enact them shortly after so that we can make the necessary steps to implement the Cannabis Authority and put the necessary protocols and legislation in place and bring them into force. We are excited about this new form of therapy that will be available to Bahamians throughout our archipelago, and to address the current challenges many Bahamians have now in bringing these products across the border for their own health. It will come to an end.
According to Dr. Michael Darwell, the medical marijuana compendium of bills will be debated in Parliament before the summer break. Bank of the Bahamas announced a strategic partnership with First Care Medical Plan, which was launched last week. This collaboration introduces First Care's comprehensive health and wellness benefits to Bank of the Bahamas' clientele, marking a significant step towards enhancing Bahamians' access to quality health care. As part of this collaboration, Bank of the Bahamas will seamlessly incorporate First Care's health plan into its banking services, making it easily accessible to its clients. The partnership is poised to revolutionize healthcare accessibility, providing affordable options for those without major medical insurance or those needing supplemental coverage. And finally, the Department of Environmental Health Services announced that mosquito fogging began on Monday night in residential areas. The ministry released a list of target areas that will be fogged initially, areas like Coral Harbour, the Coral Harbour Road area, Adelaide, Carmichael Road, Fox Hill Road, Yamakura Road, Golden Isles Road, Beatrice Avenue, and Prince Charles Drive, in addition to the southern shorelines. Beekeepers, you are asked to safeguard your bees to minimize exposure to the chemicals when fogging is taking place. Residents, you are also encouraged to ensure that there is no standing water in your property or on your property to prevent mosquito breeding, in an effort to reduce the number of malaria and dengue fever cases this year. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.